Hi, today in the day 2 I would like to show you how to work with the package and asset modifier in Java. Okay, so firstly, what do you need and how to work with the package? Okay, so firstly, in order to prevent the naming conflict in the Java coding, so we should do it. We should use a package for the naming convention and prevent some of the conflict for the name. And asset modifier, okay, so we have four types of the asset modifier: private, default, protected, and public. And when we use the private, so the class or the property will be using in the class only. And when we don't use any asset modifier, so by default it will set it the default. So the default you are only reuse or call the class and methods in the package, the same package. And for the protected class, so you are only able to use it when if the class is extend from the destination class. And for the public, so when class is public you can code it everywhere. Okay, so now I will open the code and show you the demo. Here I will create a new project, Java project, and I will name it learning Java core. Java core learning. Okay. Okay, here we have a add folder, and I will create a new package here. And firstly, I will create a new class, and I will name it my main class. Okay, so here the modifier I will select the public, and the package I will name it my main package. So here's for the package, you should name it using the lower letter. So why we need to use the lower letter? Because when you are using the lower letter, it will result some conflict between the naming for the class or the another name in the Java. So here I will select a method stop static and main. Finish. Okay, here. So this one is the main class generated, and I will do the testing here. Just go ahead to print out the message. Run it. Here you can see in the console it is showing the hello world message. That means for now the class and the code is running well. Okay. Okay. So you see here we have a package is a main package, and in the project you can create how many packages you want depending on the purpose. So here, okay, we can create another package is package number 2, package number 3, or something like that. And okay, so here I will go to the next. I will talk about the asset modifier and how to work with this. Okay, so here I will close this one, and I will create another class. I will use another class package name here is animal. Okay, and the name I will use is either my animal, and the modifier for this class is public. Okay, here finish button. Yeah, So you can see here in the first line of my animal.java file here. So we have a package and the name is animal. And we have a public class in my animal. Okay, cool. So here the the asset modifier for main class is public here, so that means we can call this class anywhere in the code. So here I will go ahead to create some the methods inside of this class. Okay. So here we have a private, default, protected, and published here, and I will go ahead to create three methods: public, protected, and private inside the my animal. Public. My animal. Public. Copy it. So here I will change the asset modifier for these methods depending on the purpose here. So private, I will change it to private, and protected as well. Okay, cool. So here, okay, it seems good for now. And I will come back to the main package. Open the my main class file here. Okay, so firstly, in order to use the my animal Java file here and call the action and methods inside that class, so we have to import the the file the my animal file here into the main package. Okay, because for now it is located in a separated the package. So if you want to call the methods inside another package, so you have to import it into the package, into this package. Okay, import name is my animal plus star. So my animal dot star here. That means you are import everything from the my animal class inside this package. Remove unused. Okay, let me see. Copy this one. No, sorry. We have in animal package. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so it seems good for now. And there are the warning message. The import animal never used. Okay, so because we have that import it into the main class file here, but we didn't use any location, so we have it will display the warning message. So in order to resolve it and clear this message, we have to create an instance of the animal package inside this package and call some method. Okay, here. So here in the main, we have to do it in the main. I will remove this comment and will temporarily comment this one. Comment now. Okay. So here I will create an instance of the animal. My animal. Okay, copy this name here. MA new MA Okay, cool. So here, firstly I will test the public modifier, and for the public modifier I can call the method myAnimalPublic. So after we call this method and run the application, so the hello from AnimalPublic should be displayed. Okay, so now run for testing. Yeah, hello from AnimalPublic. Cool. So that means for now the public modifier is working fine. And okay, I will go ahead to try to call the method myAnimalPrivate as well as the myAnimalProtected, and to see what happened. Okay. Cool. So now try to run the application. Yeah, so you can see here it will display the error in the workspace. Error is it error exists in the required project Java learning. Proceed with launch. Okay, proceed here. And after you run the application and proceed with the arrow, so it will display the message arrow message here. The method is myAnimalPrivate and the protected is not visible. Okay, so why it is not visible? Okay, here back to the myAnimal class. So because we are the private message here, we are only able to call this method inside the myAnimal. So if you code it outside this class, so it will display the runtime error message. Okay, so and for the protected here, so here for the protected you are only code it from the extend class, and you cannot code it directly. Okay, here, so I will comment out this one, comment this one. So here, in order to call the myAnimalProtected, you have to extend this one. Extend this one from the myAnimal. So when you call the extend my main class extend from myAnimal, that means everything inside the myAnimal will be inherited for the my main class. Does publish. Okay, here. So when you inherit myAnimal for my main class, so here instead of create create the instance for myAnimal, so you have to create an instance. You have to create instance for my class, my main class here. Okay, let's do it. MC new MC. Okay. Okay, so now MC you can myAnimal. So here, when you create the instance for my main class, so here you can also call the methods myAnimalPublic. The same thing when you create instance for myAnimal class here. Okay, so let me run it and see what is the difference. Yeah, so here you can see after we run the application, it will display two messages, the same message from the public method. Yeah, so that means here the public modifier will be working fine when we call the method directly, or also working fine when we call from over the extended class. Okay, here. So here, because for now we are using the inheritance from the MyAnimal, so we can remove out this first one. Okay. So here we can call the MC dot animal protected. Okay, run it here. So for now we can see the method from the public and hero from animal protected. Okay, so now how to display the message from the private here. Okay, so I will come back to the my animal Java file here. We can do the command here. We can call the my animal private. Copy this one. Okay, inside the protected, because the private method here it is located under the my animal class, and the protected class is the same, is the child of the my animal class. So here we can code it inside this class. So here if I run this again, it will should be display three messages. The last one should be from the private method. Yeah, private. Cool. Oh yeah, it go fine for now. Okay, so here we have the finished demo for the private, protected, and public, and we have a default asset modifier here. Okay, so now I will show the demo for this one. And by default, after you create any new class, so if you didn't select any asset modifier, so it will treat you as a default asset modifier. And for the default asset modifier, you are only able to code it inside the package. I mean when we have multiple packages in the project, so you cannot call the any method inside the default asset modifier class outside of the package, only able to work inside the package. Okay, so let me show the demo for more detail. I will create inside the animal. I will create a new one, and I will create a class is dog. For example, dog animal. Okay, finish package. Okay, I will delete the asset modifier. Okay, so here it should be default, and okay, I will create some method here inside public void my dog. Free now system those are the print. This hero from my dog as default set modifier. Okay, cool. Here, and we have the created class, a default class dog, and inside the dog we have a public method in my dog. So when we call the my dog method here, it should be display the message hello from my dog as default asset modifier. Okay, here. So here I will testing it inside the animal first. Okay, so no, I will do it later. So now I will back to my main class here. Okay, main class. So here I will create a new instance dog the new dog. Okay, so now run the project. Here the arrow will be displayed here. So here it will display the error message if the dock is not visible. Okay, so here that means you cannot call the dock class as using the default asset modifier inside this package. Okay, and this is the main package, and my dog is underneath of the animal package, so you cannot call this class outside of the animal package. Okay, so now I will open my animal here. Okay, so instead of using this one, I will create a new class, main animal setting. I will create the void main method for this one. Okay, here I will call the dog the new dog the dot my dog. Okay, so now run this one for testing. Yeah, so after that you can see here we get the message hello from my dog as default asset modifier. Okay, so that means for now the method inside the dog class using the default asset modifier is working fine. Yeah, so the main animal testing it is located the same the same package animal, so you can call it and display the method inside the default asset modifier. Okay, so I think that's all for today. And after you finish this video, you know how to use the package in your Java project, and you also know how to use the asset modifier inside the project. And by default we have 4 types of the asset modifier, and depending on the job purpose or depending on the methods or something like that, you can use the exactly for for creating the class, the methods, as well as the variable or something like that for the project. Okay, I hope this video will have fun for you. Let me know if you see any issue. Bye bye and see you later.